So the next chapter in the One Punch Man manga is finally upon us, and as we left off, Genos and Drive Knight were about to chest laser the ever-living crap out of Psykorochi, and I was thinking actually that Psykorochi, like, how would she get out of this situation? Well, the answer is she doesn't. They just point blank chest laser her right into her spaceship body. And the reaction that she has is epic, with like the lasers going into her and then out like her orifices, like her mouth. I thought that was pretty intense, and it really sells like the damage and pain that they're inflicting on her. However, it's still like not enough, especially when you see this bulge from the opposite side of her body. So she counterattacks with her own gigantic chest laser, knocking them down, pointing straight at Tatsumaki. Now you're thinking, oh shoot, like Tatsumaki's up there. How is she gonna get out of this situation? Well, the answer is freaking Tank Top Master throwing giant pieces of rubble like at her. This is awesome. Like Tank Top Master is like a whole new warrior. And it, like, this chapter really shows his strength, like if his strength wasn't shown before. So Drive Knight, while they fall, Drive Knight and Genos are falling. Drive Knight has the fantastic idea to basically do the fusion dance. Now, this is something that I never knew I really wanted out of One Punch Man, but I didn't, to be honest, I didn't think about it. But Genos and Drive Knight actually fuse. Drive Knight's like, hey, assimilate your power core into my body, and then we're just gonna like fuse into this giant robot. And as Tank Top Master is flinging debris at Psykorochi, the giant Genos drive cyborg, or demon cyborg, drive freak, demon knight. There you go. What's a good fusion name for this guy? Do you guys think would be a cool fusion name? So he goes and just freaking tactical combination promoted rock. I guess that's his name, promoted rock. So he goes down. Psykorochi has to block him, but at the same time, Tank Top Master is hurling an entire building at her. And funny thing, while he's hurling everything at her, he thinks that Blizzard is helping him out, but it turns out that she's not actually helping, that this is all his own strength. So very interesting stuff. I wonder if that's partially due to like the placebo effect. He thinks that she's helping her out, so he feels that he has more power, I guess. But freaking, not only that, okay, you think that, oh man, that's awesome, he's throwing an entire building, but then all like the other heroes, freaking Puri Prisoner and an Atomic Samurai, bust out of the building, slashing it up into bits, freaking carving her laser up so that it goes past them and hits the ground. And of course Darkshine is there too. I forgot about him. And boom, slices her to bits. Atomic Samurai slices her, and then the promoted rock slices her too. This whole sequence is so insane, and the Puri Prisoner just freaking slaps the crap out of her with his naked ass. But not only that, okay, this was kind of weird to me, but Darkshine with his, because remember, he was devastated in the last chapter or whenever that was, but now he has a whole new sense of confidence. So I'm wondering if this is like a physical, or I wonder if this image here is a representation of his newfound confidence, or if he actually made his body grow like that. I think it's more of a representation. But goddamn, the art in this, like always, is fantastic. And he does the super ally missile, boom, and she is getting annihilated. She's just getting her shit wrecked, and it's awesome. And she's like, okay, time to abandon ship. I need to escape. Now this is when she actually knows she is defeated. She can't handle all these guys. So basically, she just leaves the Orochi cells by itself, while freaking Silver Fang and his brother do their team up. And another awesome image. Just Cross Fang Dragon Slayer fist. It's, I mean, this whole sequence really pays off the weight that we've had, like seeing all these heroes in the past chapters getting together and deciding to go help Tatsumaki, and they do it in like the most epic way possible. And so, you know, basically the Orochi cells are done, but not quite, as Blizzard points out. Tatsumaki is up in the sky getting her ultimate attack ready, but we don't see it yet. We cut away, leaving us to wonder what she is actually doing. Now that's a good way to leave us off on a cliffhanger from that scene, going back to Saitama and Flashy Flash. An interesting thing, while they're digging around, because remember Flashy Flash is stuck, Saitama finds this cube, and I remembered this cube because that is what Blast was holding in Tatsumaki's flashback. What is this cube? Apparently it's super duper heavy because Saitama just drops it and it creates a little tiny, you know, it goes into the ground basically. So after that little comedic side plot, we get back to what exactly Tatsumaki's doing, and I love the detail of all of the debris and basically what is left of the Monster Association headquarters is no longer in the ground. It is just a giant javelin that Tatsumaki is just going to charge up with her energy. But before we get to that, we go back to Saitama and Flashy Flash. Flashy Flash's sword is unfortunately broken. The poor dude. Like, where is he gonna get another sword for, right? Or from? So that, you know, I really enjoyed that little comedic moment. It provided some good amount of levity with all of the high intensity action going on. So Flashy Flash and Saitama, which we'll get back to them in a second. There's some really crazy, a crazy like revelation, I guess, going on with them. But Tatsumaki charges up her little javelin, her gigantic Monster Association headquarters javelin, and oh my god, the intensity and the light emitted from this thing about she means business. This is and it's like Blizzard says, it's a spear of light, and the look on Tatsumaki's face is it's so satisfying, and she is satisfied. She's like, I win, bitch. But yeah, I guess this is just the end of Orochi, or at least it seems, because we get back to Saitama and Flashy Flash, and it turns out that they are inside the head of this giant being. And it brings me back to one of the chapters where it showed like a brain inside the earth. And I'm wondering if this has something to do with that, unless I'm forgetting something. If you know, remind me down in the comments if they have actually shown this giant titan that was down underneath the ground for a long time. Or if you know what it is, because I don't. Maybe, because I remember Orochi was a really big like monster before. So is this like a second Orochi, or like Orochi's predecessor maybe? I don't know, but crazy stuff. This chapter was amazing. In terms of action, there was a little bit of character stuff with Tank Top Master, and showing like his strength, I guess, and then especially with Darkshine, and showing his newfound confidence after he was so devastated after being defeated by Garo. So that was pretty cool. And then of course, seeing all these heroes team up against one foe was a really great sight to see. So we'll have to see what this giant titan in the ground is, and then if Tatsumaki's javelin won't destroy the entire earth. So as always, great chapter. As always, thank you very much guys for watching. Drop your thought waves down in the comments below, and take it easy.